Guavas are one of the most beloved fruits in China, known for their sweet tart flavor, high nutritional value, and versatility in culinary applications. From being used in fresh fruit salads and juices to being transformed into jams, sauces, and candies, guavas play an essential role in the Chinese fruit market. With a production rate of 3.4 million tons of guavas annually, Chinese farmers have become some of the largest producers and exporters of this tropical fruit in the world. This video delves into the process of how Chinese farmers manage the cultivation and harvesting of guavas, exploring the agricultural practices, technological advancements, challenges faced, and the economic importance of this industry. The history and importance of guava cultivation in China. Guavas, native to the tropical and subtropical regions of the Americas, were introduced to China in the early 20th century. They flourished in the subtropical regions of southern China, particularly in provinces like Guangdong, Guangxi, Hainan, and Fujian. Today, guava cultivation is widespread, especially in southern China, where the warm climate provides ideal growing conditions. These regions are characterized by high humidity, fertile soil, and long sunny growing seasons that allow guava trees to thrive. The guava fruit holds significant cultural and economic value in China. It is widely consumed for its refreshing taste, health benefits, and use in traditional medicine. Additionally, guavas are a key part of China's agricultural export economy, with large quantities being exported to neighboring countries and beyond. The fruit's popularity is also driven by its high vitamin C content, which boosts immunity, and its rich supply of dietary fiber, antioxidants, and essential nutrients. As demand for guava products grows both domestically and globally, Chinese farmers are ramping up production to meet the increasing needs of the market. Regions of guava cultivation in China. Guavas are predominantly grown in the southern and southeastern provinces of China, where the tropical climate is most conducive to their growth. The major guava-producing regions include Guangdong Province. Guangdong is one of the largest guava producers in China, thanks to its subtropical climate and well-established agricultural infrastructure. The province is home to numerous farms specializing in guava cultivation, and it exports significant quantities of the fruit each year. Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region. Another major hub for guava farming. Guangxi enjoys fertile soil and an ideal climate for growing guavas. Farmers in this region often grow guavas alongside other tropical fruits, which helps diversify their crops and reduce economic risk. Yunnan Province, known as the Hawaii of China, Hainan boasts a warm, humid climate that is perfect for guava cultivation. The province produces some of the juiciest, most flavorful guavas in the country, which are in high demand for both fresh consumption and processing. Fujian Province. Fujian also has favorable growing conditions for guavas, and its farmers focus on cultivating high-quality varieties that cater to both local and international markets. The province's agricultural practices have helped it maintain a steady supply of guavas throughout the year. Yunnan Province. While not as well known as the other provinces, Yunnan has started emerging as a key producer of guavas in recent years. The high-altitude regions of Yunnan provide unique growing conditions that result in a distinct flavor profile for the guavas grown there. The cultivation process, from seed to fruit. Guava cultivation in China follows a detailed and precise process, beginning with the selection of seeds or seedlings and purging through a series of growth stages. Farmers use a combination of traditional methods and modern techniques to optimize productivity and yield. Selecting the right variety of guava. There are many different varieties of guava grown in China, each with its own unique characteristics. Common varieties include the white guava, red guava, and pink guava, each prized for its flavor and texture. Guava trees are generally propagated through seedlings, cuttings, or grafting techniques, depending on the desired variety and growth characteristics. Farmers choose guava varieties that are well suited to the local climate and soil conditions. For example, the Lianhua variety is favored for its large sweet fruits and high resistance to disease, making it a popular choice for farmers in Guangdong. In contrast, the Jinlong variety is known for its early ripening, making it suitable for farmers who want to harvest guavas earlier in the season. Planting the guava trees. Once the variety has been selected, guava trees are typically planted in well-drained, nutrient-rich soil that is slightly acidic. Guava trees are typically spaced several meters apart to allow for proper air circulation and sunlight penetration. The trees are usually planted in rows to make it easier to manage irrigation and pest control. Farmers often prepare the soil by adding organic compost and other fertilizers to ensure that the trees receive adequate nutrients for healthy growth. During planting, farmers also take care to ensure that the trees are positioned at the right depth to avoid root rot, a common issue in areas with excessive rainfall. Irrigation and water management. Irrigation is a critical component of guava cultivation, particularly in regions where rainfall is inconsistent. Farmers in southern China often rely on drip irrigation systems to provide the right amount of water directly to the root zone. This method ensures that the water is used efficiently and reduces the risk of waterlogging, which can lead to root diseases. Guava trees require consistent watering throughout their growth cycle, especially during the fruiting stage. However, farmers must be cautious not to overwater the trees, as excessive moisture can lead to fungal diseases or stunted fruit development. Irrigation schedules are typically adjusted based on weather conditions, and many farmers use soil moisture sensors to monitor the water levels in the ground. Fertilization and pest management. Guava trees are heavy feeders, requiring regular fertilization to ensure healthy fruit production. Farmers apply fertilizers containing nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium to promote healthy leaf growth and fruit set. Additionally, organic fertilizers, such as compost and animal manure, are often added to improve soil structure and nutrient retention. Pest and disease management is a critical aspect of guava farming. Common pests that affect guavas include fruit flies, aphids, and caterpillars, which can damage both the leaves and the fruit. Farmers in China use integrated pest management (IPM) techniques to control pest populations. These techniques include biological control, such as introducing natural predators, and the use of environmentally friendly pesticides when necessary. Diseases such as bacterial wilt and root rot can also affect guava trees, particularly during periods of excessive rain or high humidity. Farmers often treat the soil with fungicides to prevent fungal infections and use crop rotation practices to reduce the spread of soil-borne pathogens. The flowering and fruit-bearing stages. Guava trees typically begin to flower about 6 to 12 months after planting, depending on the variety and growing conditions. The flowers are usually small, white, and fragrant, attracting bees and other pollinators. Once pollinated, the flowers develop into fruits, which begin to grow and mature over the next several months. The fruit-bearing stage is critical for farmers as the timing of harvest directly impacts fruit quality. Guavas are usually harvested when they reach full maturity, indicated by their color and size. For most varieties, the fruit turns yellow or pink when ripe, with a firm yet slightly soft texture. Harvesting the guavas. Harvesting guavas is a labor-intensive process that requires careful timing to ensure optimal fruit quality. Guavas are typically harvested by hand to avoid bruising or damaging the delicate fruits. Workers use long poles with harvesting baskets to reach the fruits that are high up on the tree, while others collect those that are closer to the ground. The harvesting process usually takes place early in the morning to avoid the heat of the day. The fruits are carefully handled to prevent any damage, as bruising can lead to a shorter shelf life and a decrease in market value. In China, some farmers also use mechanical harvesters for guavas grown in large commercial orchards. These machines gently shake the trees to dislodge ripe fruits, making the process more efficient for large-scale operations. Post-harvest handling and processing. After harvesting, the guavas are sorted based on size, color, and ripeness. High-quality guavas are sent to local markets or exported, while lower-quality fruits may be processed into guava juice, jams, or dried guavas. Guava pulp and juice are used in a wide range of food products, including beverages, desserts, and confectionery. Farmers and processing plants take great care to ensure that the fruit is stored and transported under the right conditions to maintain freshness. Guavas are highly perishable, so they must be kept cool and consumed or processed quickly after harvest. Technological advances in guava harvesting. Over the years, Chinese farmers have adopted various technological innovations to improve the efficiency of guava farming and harvesting. Some of the key advances include smart irrigation systems. Advanced irrigation technologies, such as soil moisture sensors and automated irrigation systems, have helped farmers conserve water while ensuring that their guava trees receive the optimal amount of moisture. Robotic harvesting. Robotic harvesting machines have started to be used in larger guava orchards, reducing the need for manual labor and increasing harvesting efficiency. These machines are designed to pick ripe fruits gently and quickly, making them ideal for large-scale production. Drones and satellite monitoring. Drones and satellite imagery are increasingly being used to monitor the health of guava crops. These technologies allow farmers to identify areas of the orchard that require attention, such as irrigation needs or pest infestations. Cold storage and packaging. Advances in cold storage and packaging technologies have improved the shelf life of guavas, making it easier to transport them over long distances without compromising quality. Challenges in guava farming. Despite the many advances in technology, guava farming in China still faces several challenges. Some of the most pressing issues include climate change. Changes in weather patterns, such as prolonged droughts or heavy rainfall, can affect guava yields and quality. Farmers must adapt to these changing conditions by implementing more sustainable farming practices. Labor shortages. The demand for manual labor, especially during the harvest season, can create labor shortages. This is particularly problematic in rural areas, where there is a growing trend of younger workers leaving the farming industry for better-paying jobs in cities. Market fluctuations. Guava prices can fluctuate due to changes in demand, both domestically and internationally. Farmers must navigate these fluctuations to ensure that they remain profitable. Pests and diseases. As with any fruit crop, guavas are susceptible to pests and diseases, which can lead to significant losses in both yield and quality. The process of harvesting 3.4 million tons of guavas in China each year is a complex and multifaceted endeavor. From selecting the right variety to managing pests and diseases, Chinese farmers employ a combination of traditional farming methods and modern technology to cultivate and harvest this valuable fruit. Despite the challenges posed by climate change, labor shortages, and market fluctuations, the guava industry in China continues to thrive, contributing to both the domestic and global agricultural economy. As technology and farming practices evolve, the future of guava farming in China looks promising, with an increasing focus on sustainability, efficiency, and quality. So that's it for today. If you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.